As many of you heard, this has been a real busy week in the field of SEO, with a second major e-commerce website, Overstock.com, being slapped down by Google for using questionable backlinks, and then Google's second algorithm update just this month with the update of Farmer on Thursday. Until recently, Overstock has been ranking near the top of Google search results for many common searches such as vacuum cleaners and even laptop computers. But after Google responded to a competitor's complaint, many of Overstock's top rankings started taking a nosedive. It was discovered that Overstock had run a program with students who had access to edu or gov domains and offered them discounts for many of their products in return for backlinks. And then on Thursday night, many other websites also got slapped down with the Google Farmer update, which focuses on content farms. Google writes on their blog that this update impacted 11.8% of all the queries that are done on Google, and sites such as that copy content, such as scraper sites or other websites that are generally don't offer any good content at all or not very useful, in turn have taken the slap. But in turn, sites that have really high quality content have been rewarded. Danny Sullivan from Search Engine Land dubbed this Google new update the Farmer update from a post that was written on Webmaster's World, and adds from an interview he had with Matt Cutts that this algorithm change did not utilize that new Google browser extension that you can use to report spam. However, Matt Cutts did relate that the top 50 sites that were most reported as spam by the users of this tool, that 84% of them were impacted by this recent update. So add to your websites whether this Farmer update. Hopefully you've been following some of the tips that we've been offering here by developing useful and unique content for your audience, and that any of the backlinks you've been creating for your properties have also been on quality websites. If you have, you should have been rewarded, and perhaps even moved up a notch or two. However, if you're using duplicate content on your websites, or have been using some of those automated programs to build backlinks, you might have been slapped down. Case in point from one frantic phone call we received this weekend from a prospective student who had been outsourcing his link building to a firm for over a year. Previous to this Farmer update, his medical clinic had been ranking in the top positions in Google for a number of his top money terms. However, earlier in the week, he started noticing that his organic listings started to take a nosedive, and by week's end, his website went from the #1 page of Google to the 100th page. His main website had lots of great content, so that wasn't a problem. However, when we pulled up his backlinks in Yahoo Site Explorer, we saw that his firm that he was using had posted his links to content farms, the type of websites that Google was targeting in this Farmer update. Do you want to take advantage of Google's new update and get your websites to the top? If so, consider joining us this Wednesday afternoon for a free webinar with Arnie Kuhn from Vertical Measures, who'll be discussing an 8-step process for content marketing so you can rise to the top with useful content that Google and your users are going to love.